We request the President of the Rugby Foundation of St. Peter's College, Mr. Fazal Mohammed, to invite the Chief Guest, Mr. Suranga Seniratna, Vice Rector, St. Peter's College, Reverend Father Mark Bilimoria, Warden of St. Thomas's College.
Check one.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm Renal Vikramaratna here on behalf of the Media Unit and the ICTS of St. Thomas's College, coming to you live from the St. Peter's grounds, where St. Thomas's College takes on St. Peter's College for the Archibald Trophy. The game has just got underway with St. Thomas's College taking the kickoff. So we're coming to you once again from the St. Peter's grounds here, where St. Thomas's College are already putting on the pressure on the Peterites. We saw them going for the line out right at the start, where St. Thomas's College was able to maintain a maul. But most unfortunately here, St. Peter's getting the better of this one. And yes, the lineouts have been a slight issue for the Thomians over the course of this season. We've seen them making a couple of mistakes, and now I'm sure that one big aspect of this would just be the pressure that's applied in knowing that they have been unable to get these lineouts cleanly. And here once again, St. Thomas's College getting a golden opportunity, having a lineout probably at a 5 meter at the line. But St. Peter's College identifying that and stealing that one quite cleanly. Because especially since we saw St. Thomas's College being able to do that maul quite successfully early on, this would have been a position where it would have been quite dangerous. But now St. Thomas's College will be having a scrum at their 5 meter line, with Jan de Souza feeding in this one. And St. Thomas's College would really look to get over the line here. Getting some points at this stage of the game could really put a lot of pressure on the opposition. It's just been a few minutes at the start of play, and Christian Delay looks like he's trying to break through. Yes, St. Thomas's College getting a little dangerous here, as Jan de Souza feeds it out to his prop forwards. And St. Thomas's College are looking for their options. St. Thomas's College look to work the line, as Mayanjay Radhana puts in a sidestep. St. Thomas's College keep this one in play, as Jan de Souza looks to screen through. And St. Peter's College would really have to make sure their defense is solid here. They don't want to let the Thomians score. And that being said, they also do not want to give any mistakes here, conceding the second penalty at that point. It'll be interesting to see what St. Thomas's go to do here. And St. Thomas's College have gone for that line out. It's a bold move, it's a confidence statement here. We saw that they were able to take that maul extremely successfully towards the start of the game a couple of times. And here as well, Abdul Kader puts that one on, and St. Thomas's College set themselves up for the maul. Well defended by St. Peter's College. But you can see the Thomians making their way through. Abed Kader, has he gone over the line? St. Thomas's College, Jan de Souza looks to free this one out. Pass it out to Dabre, who passed it on to the captain, who's been well marked by the St. Peter's defense. De Souza is looking for his options. Pass it to Kader. And now to Rambukpota as he tries to make his way through. St. Thomas's College once again look to work the line. Henakan Kanamge looks to step through one, and Henakan Kanamge keeps it under the post. St. Thomas's College get themselves on the board. The captain leading from the front 12 Lithuanians. Saw this a couple of years ago as well. St. Thomas's College really came back into the league with the win over St. Peter's College. It was one that they hadn't performed that well. It was one that lots of people would have favored St. Peter's to go over. St. Thomas's College did come back in that race in 2015, which was led by the likes of Sachita Jayatilaga and Navin Henakankanamge, who really took their team over to victory. And here once again, with just about 5 minutes on the game, St. Thomas's College coming up with a 5-0 lead. And now I'll be having Nevan Singh joining me here in the comment box.
Thank you, Renal. Really a brilliant try by Navin Henakankanamge. And the conversion was just scored by St. Thomas's. By Jan de Souza, that is.
Yes, St. Thomas's College making a very bold statement here right towards the very start of the game. St. Thomas's College showing that they're a team that really needs to be dealt with. Of course, when you look towards the season that has just elapsed, this is the last game. We can see that both St. Thomas's College and St. Peter's College have been two teams that have had a lot of promising players. St. Thomas's College led from the front by people Henakankanamge, CJ Delay, Walpole, Shantanakar, and so many of these experienced men. Whereas St. Peter's College as well, having the likes of Diak, Fernando.
St. Peter's College really playing aggressively here, working the line.
Yes, they're really need to hit once again here against the Tonians. Good tackle coming on, which knocked it down for St. Peter's. Especially as called it for artificial infringement. It was really interesting to see what the option now. They go for the 3 points and they look try and put it in touch.
I think they're trying to touch now because they're 7 points down now. They really try to get those tries coming in now.
Yes, I think a very interesting observation, especially given the position of the field there, in making another 20 meters would make a big difference for the Peterites. But it looks like they would be going for the 3-pointer. It's an interesting option, it's a safe option. And I think St. Peter's College want to make sure that they don't make a mess of this and take this one as safely as possible.
Yes, Ronald, as in they are 7 points down now, and I think they really need to get back, especially early in the game. You score a try, the pressure is on the other team. So Peterites are trying to make as safe points as possible right now.
Yes, and it will be interesting to see whether St. Peter's College can make the most of this. Steven Sivaraj is missing out on this game. But that one looks clean, as that adds another 3 points to the Peters tally. And the score now reads 7-3 in favor of the Thomians.
Yes, Ronald, now pressure is still on Peterites though. They're 4 points down, but that would really hit the morale of the Thomians. As soon as they get a try and get 7 points on the board, Peterites come back and get 3 points on the board.
And yes, St. Thomas's College taking that restart there, as it's collected very cleanly by the Peterites. As St. Peter's College decides to put that one into touch. I think that was also another interesting addition. We can see that St. Peter's are slightly indeed feeling the pressure of this one, because at a position like that you would have expected a Peterite side to probably try and run the ball. But however, they opted to go for touch and to keep things in play. And collected there cleanly by the Thomians. St. Thomas's College looks to work the line. Mayan Javadana has been brought back in here.
Brilliant tackle by Peters there, but this ball is still in hand of the Thomians. Yanni Souza sets it out on the line.
Yes, we saw, in fact, Mayan Javadana having a couple of brilliant runs in the last 2 games where they had switched his position and brought him up to the line. We saw even against Isipatana and St. Joseph's, Mayan Javadana were able to make some brilliant breaks. One against St. Joseph's College, which even resulted in a try. And the referee says anyone's ball. And St. Peter's College with the chance. And a bit of an interesting passage of play here, Nevan. It's only been a few minutes into this, but we're having an interesting brand of rugby.
Yes, it's a very entertaining match. Peters really playing really aggressively, not getting the Thomians anything.
But here, once again, all those efforts would come to waste if Dion Dias can really manage to get about 20-30 meters on this kick. It's right at the center of the ground, so it won't be the easiest of kicks, especially if he's looking for distance. You can see a couple of men marking their ways.
And Dion Dias clearing the ball there.
Yes, it was Madhu Shankar who tried to tap that one back in. That was unsuccessful. As Abdul Kadir goes for this line out once again. Collected cleanly there by Sena Nayaka. As the pass comes out, Seshan Matangavira there trying to run his way through the line. He needs some support, but the Peterite defenders trying to rip the ball off. Jan Diso is a pass it out to the number 10. Kawin Jayasekar it looks.
Thomians really trying to work the line here.
Yes, and Thomians look like they might have numbers. He needs support. It was the big prop forward there trying to make his way through. As Jayasekar takes this one back into contact.
The Thoms is really trying to play really aggressively, trying to get the second try.
Yes, they're going for the blind side. As Delisle tries to fend his way off a couple of tacklers. You can see the Thomians working the line as Handun Patran takes this one into touch. As I think St. Thomas's College have had an interesting passage of play here, but St. Peter's College coming out with the ball. Well turned over there by the Peterites. They were putting the pressure on the Thomians. And St. Peter's College looking to make some distance here. You saw the big prop forward making his way through. And a handling error there by St. Peter's College.
St. Peter's really trying to keep that second try and put St. Thomas on the back foot here.
Yes, but once again, a bit of good play there by St. Peter's College, all gone to waste just because of that one error.
Line out for St. Thomas College.
And that one is too long, but collected by the Peterites. St. Peter's College look to work the line. A couple of good offloads coming in there. St. Peter's probably need to go out deep. It passes it out to their props.
Peter's numbers here, and the wing breaks through.
St. Peter's College looking a little dangerous there, but it looks like he's been bundled out into touch. And yes, I think one thing you can expect out of this match is this is going to be a really close game, and it might come down to the wire the way the two teams have been playing so far. Both teams look to be extremely evenly matched coming into this encounter. And both teams have a lot to play for. We saw on the last couple of occasions St. Thomas's College retaining that Archibald trophy, but I'm sure St. Peter's would like to take that back to Marmalapitiya. It looks like St. Thomas's College are trying to see what's the best course of action here, as the referee has a word with one of his line judges. It looks like that penalty has been turned over to St. Peter's College. And probably not the best of kicks coming in there by the Peterite. He'll lose that penalty advantage altogether.
And that will give the Thomas the ball. And you really can't afford to have that kind of mistakes here now, because it's a really tight game here.
Yes, I think especially at games like this, it can be these little errors and these little mistakes that might really count at the end of the day. Because St. Peter's College have had a couple of interesting phases where they have been able to really steal the ball from the Thomians and make a few yards. But every single time we see that it's these little mistakes that are really bringing them down. And so I think even St. Thomas's College, it looks like whatever team plays the cleanest brand of rugby here with the least amount of mistakes, you might see that team very well coming out on top.
And here's scrum awarded here to St. Thomas's.
Yes, Thomians need to be sure of this one. They can't afford to have mistakes. The referee calls that one up again. Yes, this will be a really interesting position. I'm sure if the Thomians do manage to get another 5 points on the board, that would make things a little difficult for St. Peter's College.
Yeah, and now here in the scrum, I think the St. Thomas's would like to make a few yards here.
Yes, and the scrum looks clean as Yandi Soiza looks to free out the ball. Pass it out to Dabare. Dabare who passes it out. Now St. Thomas's College go for that offload, but he may have knocked that one on in the process. Some good defense coming in there by St. Peter's College.
Peters playing the ball here. Brilliant defense by St. Peter's College. I think the Thomas have had a really hard time trying to break the Peters defense here.
Back as well, we saw the Thomians right at the 50-meter line, and St. Peter's College really did not let them make even that 5 meters from there. And I think St. Peter's College really need to put some pressure like that against St. Thomas's. We saw them quite similarly even against the likes of Trinity, where they just didn't let them get over the line. We've seen St. Peter's College being in a couple of extremely low-scoring matches as well, but yet they have proved that they have the strength and the stamina to get through it. We saw even the last match against Zahira College, where St. Peter's won with quite a good margin there. But the referee says holding on. And once again, a good passage of play by St. Peter's. You could say it goes to West. St. Thomas's College get the advantage once again.
St. Peter's College really trying to keep the try here and put the pressure back on St. Thomas's. He cleared the ball by Dion Dias.
And Dion Dias puts in a brilliant clearance there. Would have easily made 40 meters for his team.
And most probably the Thomians would like to work the line here and keep another try and really put the pressure on St. Peter's.
Yes, I think it'll be interesting to see what the Thomians opt for here, because we saw on a couple of occasions as well. St. Thomas's College have gone for the maul throughout this season. We saw even a couple of times before in this game from a very similar position. St. Thomas's College did go for that maul. Not collected cleanly by St. Thomas's, but Christian Delisle keeps that one safely. The Thomians look to make a few more yards. And anyone's ball, says the referee. St. Peter's may have stolen this one. St. Peter's College showing some good work at the breakdown there. St. Peter's College decide to take this one quickly.
Broken through.
So he attempts an offload, but not the most successful there. It was Fernando on that occasion. We've seen him score, try and try again.
Peter's playing really very aggressive here. And a line out being awarded to Thomas's.
Yes, St. Peter's really need to be careful here. We saw them losing out to St. Joseph's College as well over things like that line out.
St. Thomas's collecting the ball.
Yes, and holding on once again, says the referee. St. Thomas's College not getting that line out cleanly, but Christian Delisle once again being at the back of that and being aware. He was able to collect that one.
And St. Thomas's really haven't been trying to use the penalties and the scrums and the lineouts that they have been awarded to. I think that really has put St. Thomas's back.
Yes, and there's another 20 meters for St. Peter's College. Yes, it'll be interesting to see what St. Peter's College do from here on. We can see the captain giving some instructions to his team and them forming the line. Especially with the style that St. Peter's have been playing, they might look to put this one in deep. But another error there from the Peterites. It's not a straight throw, says the referee. And this should be a scrum to St. Thomas's College. So yes, Nevan, I think even looking back at the St. Joseph's versus St. Peter's game, there we saw that St. Peter's did try to attempt some of those blind offloads, which almost you can say cost them the match. And here as well, Diat Fernando attempting to go for a slightly interesting move, trying to offload that one, but putting that one straight outside the line.
Yes, Ronald, I think the reason for that is that they're on the back foot here and they're trying to keep another try. And
St. Thomas's College getting that one. The ball pops in there. Anyone's ball, says the referee. St. Peter's College look like they have this one. It's been knocked on there. It's to be another scrum to St. Thomas's College.
St. Thomas's really have to use these scrums and try to regain some ground. And if they can win the match here and all. I think that if they use them, they can really put on a good game of rugby here. And
yes, definitely, man. I think there is going to be an extremely good game of rugby here. You're having two evenly balanced sides. You're having two sides which have a lot to prove. And you have two sides coming into this encounter and wanting to end on a high note. We saw even 2 years ago in 2015 where St. Thomas's College didn't have the best of years. But it was that team that won a couple of critical matches with Wesley and finally with St. Peter's as well, which really turned things around for the Thomians. And from that point onwards, St. Thomas's College did go to be undefeated in the 7th Circuit and go undefeated all the way up to the Cup finals of the Singer Schools League where they faced off against Isipatana. And I'm sure seeing that the Thomians have quite a young team with players who can stay on for a couple of more years, St. Thomas's College would really look to try and get some experience here and really prove themselves. Show them that they're a team that goes fighting. And this is another point that St. Thomas's College can look for their redemption. Yes, as Handun Patirana locks that one on. Yes, it looked like he didn't expect that pass whatsoever. And coming to him at an awkward angle.
And a scrum, I think the scrum being awarded to St. Peter's College here.
Yes, I think both teams have suffered equally with these mistakes out here. And St. Thomas's College as well has not had the easiest run because of these slight handling errors here. But it'll be interesting to come and see throughout the course of this game how things turn out. We've seen that in a number of occasions St. Thomas's College has been a 40-minute side, but here St. Peter's College looking a little dangerous. St. Peter's College go for the step, and St. Peter's College might be through. And all of a sudden St. Peter's look very threatening here. It looks like they may have scored St. Peter's. But the referee calls his... Yes, the referee blows his whistle back. It looks like he's seen an infringement before. Yes, it really excited the crowd, that one, because most of them thought he had scored that try. Most unfortunately for St. Peter's there. They have conceded another handling error.
Yes, so now I think the Peterites are really trying to keep the try. Because, see, they're on the back foot here and they really want to put the pressure back on St. Thomas's. So I think they were really trying to work the line. They're playing very aggressively here. And they're trying to keep...
Yes, and Ferdinando gets some good distance there. Yes, I think kicking is one thing that has progressed for the Thomians. We saw them try and make a couple of changes in their sides, change around who has been doing the kicking. And I think especially now the Thomian team is getting more set. We've seen them make a couple of changes even in the line, bringing Mahanja Vadana in as well, which has really worked well for them. And here once again St. Thomas's College are able to get the distance quite well.
Line out given.
And taken cleanly there by the Thomians. St. Thomas's College form a maul.
Thomians really pushing. They made a couple of yards here.
Yes, this is one of those things that could really put some pressure on the opposition defense. It can really tire you out. St. Thomas's College look like they've broken through.
St. Thomas's College really advancing in a great pace here.
Yes, and St. Peter's bringing down that maul as referee plays advantage. The Thomians once again trying to make those little meters. And the referee has spotted another infringement, and that would be another penalty to St. Thomas's College. As Ferdinando looks to put this one out into touch.
I think these infringements have really cost They've really cost many infringements, and the Thomians have really capitalized on these infringements.
Yes, I think it's another one of those interesting positions. St. Thomas's College have been trying to experiment a bit with their line out. Of course, throughout the course of this game, it has been working quite well for them.
And also in the Trinity game, they used them all and they really kept that try. It was a really brilliant try by St. Thomas's College.
It's almost as if it's a commentator's curse as St. Thomas's College don't get that one cleanly. St. Peter's get the penalty. I was unable to find touch directly, but still getting a few more meters on that one, St. Peter's College. And once again, Sharith, I think this game has been swinging from one side to the other. You never really can tell one team who has been ahead here. St. Thomas's College sometimes looking dangerous, and St. Peter's College, on the other hand, coming back. It's really difficult to tell one team over the other here at this point.
And St. Thomas is regain position, getting ball there.
Yes, and making some good clearance there that will relieve a lot of pressure from the Thomians.
Thomian clearances have really been a real game changer here, Renal. They've really performed those clearances very well, and they've really give the Thomians real opportunity in giving those tries in.
Yes, it'll be interesting to see though now what St. Thomas's College opt for. Would they go for that maul or would they try to work the line?
Peter's gaining possession there.
Yes. Yes, I think a few of the changements that have been quite beneficial to the Thomians. And of course, I'm sure if we saw this team at the start of this season, I'm quite sure that there would have been a lot of matches which might have a different result, especially over the likes of Wesley and St. Peter's and Trinity College, if I may.
And played quite.
Yes, but I think yes, and I think one of the best things about that is the fact that St. Thomas's College do have quite a junior side who have a lot more rugby to play.
Oh.
As Hena Kankanamge, the captain there, knocks it on. Some brilliant tackling coming in. St. Peter's identifying them in and marking them well. And now St. Peter's College going through the corner. It goes for that chip and chase. Can St. Peter's catch up to this? And St. Peter's have scored. It was a brilliant move by St. Peter's there. He was all the way at the corner. It didn't look like he had much space. He saw the Thomian defense coming in hard.
And I think
opted for that kick.
I think that's what they were looking for. They were trying to get that try in and put the Thomians on the back foot. Now the pressure's back on the Thomians.
Yes, I think St. Peter's have really been forced to think outside the box here, but brilliant move done there. And the kick was perfect, the support came in well, and that was a try that St. Peter's deserved to have. Yes, in fact, that's the other advantage, the fact that he was able to keep it almost under the post, which would make that 2 points much easier to get for St. Peter's College. And it looks like Tikshana Dasanayaka here is going to take this conversion.
And it's a clean conversion.
He slips on the point of contact, but I'm sure no one's going to mind, because that would be another 2 points for St. Peter's College. As the referee looks like he's having a word with some of the Thomians there.
The Thomians really had to catch up now. They're 3 points behind. And if the Thomians can really put another try on the board, that would really be another game changer, putting the pressure back on St. Peter's. And it took them quite a while to score that extra try.
Yes, but I think this is the point where taking that initial penalty would really count for St. Peter's College. And the penalty that they took at the start would be really what gives them that extra point. St. Peter's College leads 10 points to 7. Yes, it looks like the referee has seen an infringement there, who turns that line out over to St. Peter's College.
think St. Peter's would look for another try here, and that would bring the pressure right back on St. Thomas's. And that would really put the pressure on.
Yes, St. Thomas's College not looking to contest that one. And goes for the chip. Not collected there by Matangavira. As the referee calls a knock-on in favor of St. Peter's College. And St. Peter's College once again looking dangerous here. St. Peter's College looking to work the line. They pass it out to their brick for a forward. St. Peter's are looking for numbers here. St. Peter's looking
very dangerous here. They've broken through.
And yes, the Thomian defense really needs to come back into this one. The referee says it's anyone's ball. A penalty coming for St. Peter's College. So once again, St. Peter's College coming in with a really interesting passage of play there. They'll need to make sure that they don't make any mistakes. He'll probably be looking to kick this one into touch. Kicks that powerfully. It's one of those very interesting positions, Sharith, here, but I'm also wondering whether coming close to that halfway mark, he should have opted for another 3 points on the board. Yes, of course, that clearly showing a very confident attitude from the Peterites' point of view. St. Peter's want to get well in the lead here. That one was not contested by the Thomians. St. Thomas's College doing well in that breakdown.
St. Thomas College kicking that away and a line out being awarded.
Yes, once again St. Peter's College losing out on quite a good opportunity there just because of a bit of handling errors. They're not taking that line out too cleanly. It's one of those things that you really need to get in line, especially at this point of the game.
St. Peter's College facing in with great pace here.
Yes, he's running powerfully through as St. Peter's College look to work the line here.
St. Peter's have
Takes
numbers
that
here.
ball on the run. St. Peter's look a little dangerous. The Thomian defense coming in strong there. St. Peter's looking for the pick and go. And this time around, St. Peter's looking to try and power their way through. Well held up there by the Thomians. As once again, St. Peter's look dangerous. Another couple of fumbles there for St. Peter's College. It's a free ball as the prop forward looks to loosen out. And St. Peter's College are making their way ever so close to the line, but it looks like it's stolen by the big man, Handun Patirana. A bit of messy rugby there from both schools. Looks like the pressure is really getting to them. Yes, it came all the way up to the 5-meter line, but St. Thomas's College coming quite well in their defense and not giving the Peterites any room whatsoever and forced that error from St. Peter's. St. Peter's College looked to be contesting this one a little too early. And the referee calls it one back up again.
Now scrum.
St. Thomas's College need to make sure that they hold this one cleanly as Jan de Souza feeds it in. And it's turned over as St. Peter's College come along with the ball.
Peters have numbers here. They work in the line beautifully.
And they put a long pass in there as St. Peter's College might make it through the corner. And that would be another try for St. Peter's College. He's kept it right under the post. Looked like Ravin Fernando there for St. Peter's College.
St. Peter's College doing that try beautifully.
Yes, he saw that gap on the outside.
And the Thormians really had to work on the defense. They've been using, the Peterites have been using their wing to keep most of the tries here.
Yes. Yes, but I think also St. Peter's College have been having a very good passage of play. They were drawing up most of their defenders to the center. And then after that, working that ball out. It was Ravin Fernando. We saw them having a really good season this year for St. Peter's College. As St. Peter's College lines themselves up for the conversion. And he's got the power but not the direction. As that takes the score to 15-7 in favor of St. Peter's College.
St. Thomas College 8 points behind. Another try here would really lift the spirits of the Thormians and could really be a game changer here.
Yes, I think it's one of those positions where taking that penalty really came to the Peterites' advantage, as Dion Dias goes for a long kick here. And this immediately drives St. Peter's College back to their line. So yes, I think the importance of that penalty coming in here, giving St. Peter's an 8-point lead, which would make the Thormians have to score at least twice to come back into this one.
Not much of a distance coming from that touch. Thormians might be fancying their chances at least another 5 points here.
Yes, but I think that's the importance of that deep kick put in by Dias, which put on some pressure on the Peterites, which forced them to kick that one out into touch. St. Peter's need to be careful that they don't collapse this small and give a penalty.
St. Thomas College trying very hard here, but the Peterite defense is very strong here.
Yes, and it looks like the referee has seen an infringement there. Looks like he would be having a word with his touch judge in order to figure out exactly what happened. It looks like it might be a penalty to St. Thomas's College.
I believe they are playing for touch.
Yes, it looks like the referee might want to have a word with some of their players. We saw them bring down the ball a couple of times before also. St. Peter's would really not want to see a yellow card coming out here. And yes, immediately coming back into the Thormian side, this is what pressure can do to you. As St. Thomas's have made their way well into the Peters half. And Dion Dias looks to make a few more meters here. Brilliant kick actually, who brings it all the way up to the 5-meter line.
And St. Thomas's would really like, it's a good position for St. Thomas's to keep a try here. Sorry.
Yes, I think if St. Thomas's College can get into a good maul going, St. Thomas's might end up with a try here.
St. Thomas's using a maul here.
See men collapsing there. St. Thomas's College unable to form the maul, as the referee has his hand out for advantage. St. Thomas's College look to work the line. Pass it out to the captain, Henakan Kanamge. He needs support. St. Thomas's College working the line once again. It's a long pass to Matangavira, who offloads it to the number 10. And some brilliant play there by St. Thomas's College as Mayan Jayawardena goes down to keep that try. Some really unselfish play and some really good teamwork there showed by the Thormians.
That was Matangavira. That was a beautiful offload from Matangavira to
Yes, I think
Jayawardena.
what's really important here is showing that it's little blitz of acts like this that can really get you another 5 points or another 7 points. This immediately brings the score back to 13-15. The Tomians giving the Peterites no time to rest whatsoever. It looks like they're trying to score try for try here. And I think one of the most amazing things about that particular try was the way it was scored. It was played with some, I think the coordination between the players are honestly phenomenal in order to pull off an effort like that. We saw Sashan first giving out that pass, Ferdinando, and finally Mayan Jayawardena putting that one in brilliantly. It was not the easiest of conversions and it was not successful there. As that would take the score to 12-15 in favor of St. Peter's College at halftime. And we'll be returning back at the start of the second half. And I'm Renal Vikramaratna, alongside Nevan Sundara. are just joining in. St. Thomas's College trails St. Peter's College in this match. St. Peter's College are 15 points to 12. And the news coming from Rugby is that Royal College lead 10-5 over Trinity, whereas S.Thomas are 3-0 in the lead over Wesley College. But focusing our attention once again to the match at hand, this is quite a really interesting position for both schools. We have seen St. Thomas's College being one of those teams which always win one half of the game. We saw this even against Royal College, against S.Thomas, against St. Joseph's, against Trinity, where St. Thomas's College do dominate one half of that game. And it'll be very interesting to see if this is the half that the Thomians dominate, what kind of an impact that could have on this game. As St. Peter's College here looking very dangerous. He's going for that chip and chase. That will be a penalty. It'll be interesting to see what the referee's word on this Very rare occasion to see something like that here, but the referee continues play here. The penalty given, and St. Peter's go under the post. St. Peter's College capitalizing it that on. They gave the Thomians no time to set themselves whatsoever. He took that tap cleanly. The referee gave a very clear advantage there to St. Peter's College. He took that ball easy, 20 meters forward, probably almost.
And that would put the score at 12-20 in favor of St. Peter's College.
And yes, the second half just getting back into action. St. Peter's College really making a statement here. Drawing first blood from Thomians in the second half. And this could be something that could really mentally put down any other opponent, because being trailing behind with a few points and then after that having the team scoring so soon in the second half can really put you down as a team. But St. Thomas's College really need to make sure that they get their heads in this game. We've seen them showing some tremendous grit against most other teams. And here, very interestingly, St. Thomas's College using quite a few men to chase that one down. But the conversion is clean, as that would take the point to 22-12. Yes, that was a brilliant run there by the Peterites. It was an easy 40-50 meters there gained by that man. And he put that kick in at the perfect time. He knew he was outnumbered there. There were too many people to beat. But of course, the thoughtful play really coming in handy and giving St. Peter's College another 7 points to work with. I think it's at times like this where St. Thomas's College would really miss their fly half. Hans Walpola as well, who's down with the sickness. And I think that's one thing that has really affected St. Thomas's College. They've had Henakan Kanamge not at his full potential on a couple of games. They have had a couple of other players as well who have been injured, especially Christy and Delilah also missing out due to dengue. And now Hans Walpola.
Navin Henekam Kanamge fumbling that ball.
But the referee has spotted an infringement before that. It calls this one back again to St. Thomas's College.
And cleared by Ferdinando.
Yes, and it'll be interesting to see how St. Thomas's get back in the game once again here at this position. Because we saw them coming back, getting back-to-back tries with St. Peter's College, managing to score one, and then Thomians hitting back in less than a few minutes. And once again, we can see St. Peter's College getting a try, and St. Thomas's College looking a little dangerous here. I think
even in the first half, we did see a similar passion try coming from the Thomians.
yes, but this time St. Thomas's College not getting their line out cleanly. It's a cardinal error here by the Thomians. St. Thomas's College contesting that one brilliantly. It's advantage coming for St. Peter's though. St. Peter's going for that kick once again.
Kicked out.
Thomians need to get this one. But St. Peter's College looking a little dangerous here.
And
As the
Thomian
Thomian defense comes back in. And St. Peter's College here look like they have an advantage. St. Peter's have numbers. This is not the best pass there for St. Peter's College, but he still maintains possession. And it's anyone's ball as St. Thomas's College have regained this one.
Jan D'Souza serving.
And once again, St. Thomas's College going back in the offensive. As Abdul Kadir looks to make a few more meters, as the referee has his hand out for advantage. It's Mayan Jayawardena now who looks to power his way through. And Jan D'Souza frees this one out. Some good defense there coming in by St. Peter's. But I'm sure the referee would not be too happy about that one. And once again, St. Thomas's College getting the advantage of that one.
Tion Dias with the ball on this occasion. Thomians will be being touched this.
There seemed to be an injury for Thomian side.
Mitesh Kure there for St. Thomas's, having some trouble with his leg. Of course, he's another one of those lads who are going to have a couple of more seasons to play. I'm sure that he'd really want to make the most of this one. St. Thomas's College have worked them all here. St. Thomas's College are looking a little dangerous here. The Thomians have broken free. They're going for the pick and drive. And Chirantabe Vikrama looks to go over the line. And St. Peter's need to get their defense in order here.
Very strong defense displayed by St. Peter's College.
Yes, but St. Thomas is making yard by yard here. And the referee is having a look here. Is it held up? And held up calls the referee. And St. Thomas's College going for that quick tap. St. Peter's College really need to be careful here. The Thomians seem to be getting closer and closer to their line. You can feel the air of a try coming at this position. It feels like it's only a matter of time, and that is it. St. Thomas's College scoring once again. And that would take the score to 17-22. So St. Thomas's College coming back hard once again. We saw their pack coming in full strength on that occasion. Once again going for that maul and really powering their way past the St. Peter's defense.
That would also lift the team morale, Renal.
Yes, I think especially scoring like that, it gives you that confidence that you can walk through anything.
The mauls for the Thomians have been
College grounds. And the score right now stands at 22-19 in favor of St. Peter's College. Yes, St. Peter's College not taking that scrum cleanly, as a result awarding a penalty to St. Thomas's College. And once again the Thomians would have a chance of going for their driving maul.
Yes, Renal, they would really Thomians would really look for a try now. That would bring the pressure back on Peters. Peters have been enjoying the lead for quite a while now.
Yes, but the Thomians knocking it on once again, not taking that line out cleanly.
And
These
Peters,
are things that St. Thomas's College can't afford to do. St. Peter's look to power their way through.
St. Peter's trying to break through the Thomian defense.
But that might be a penalty there to St. Peter's College, and it is.
They'll be looking to gain some meters from the boot here again.
Yes, I think St. Peter's College would really have to make sure that they get another few points on the board and really seal the deal here, because with a side like St. Thomas's College, you can never be happy with a lead like 4 points, because you never know when they're going to strike you back and get back on the board.
Yes, Ral. St. Peter's only having a lead of 3 points. Would really like to put some points on the board.
Good clearance made there from St. Peter's. This time around, St. Peter's College look to make this one sure. We saw St. Thomas's not even going to contest a few ones earlier. St. Peter's taking this one cleanly.
They have numbers on the outsets. Pushing very hard, Peters.
St. Thomas's College need to get their defense sorted here, as Heina Kankanamge comes off for that tackle. Not the best of passes as St. Peter's knocks that one on. It was the number 15 for St. Peter's College once again. He didn't get the best of passes. It's Diat Fernando, the captain.
Peterites will be disappointed once again. We have seen some sloppy play during this game, but I think the Thomians have really found their momentum in the second half.
Yes, I think apart from that first try that came off very quickly for St. Peter's College, the Thomians have been able to put some pressure and get back into this one really well.
And this is a field to scrum.
It's cleared quite well as Dabre looks to pass to Mitesh Kore. And Mitesh Kore, who puts a good pass out there, but well marked by St. Peter's College, as the defense is coming in really strong. They're marking their men well. And yes, the referee has his hand up to St. Thomas's College. Advantage for offside. As the Thomians look to take this one slowly.
Thomians pushing in here.
Yes, they're going really for that power game, as Dabre might look to put this kick in. Thomians need good bounce, but not going in the Thomians' way, as he calls it back to the initial penalty to St. Thomas's College. So I think that was some really smart play there by Dabre. He knew that St. Thomas's were playing on advantage, and he went in for that chip, knowing that even if they missed it, St. Thomas's College would regain that penalty advantage.
Absolutely, they had nothing to lose there. And now Dion Dash makes some very good touch there.
But well saved by St. Peter's College. Dion Dias really should have looked to put that one into touch. And he puts out a slightly loose offload, and that might be a knock-on. But the referee says play on. It could be anyone's ball. And now in Heina Kankanamge looks to put this one down. As it's very hard to tell what exactly. But unfortunately for the Thomian spectators, it looks like that try has not been awarded.
It's a scrum for the Thomians, calls the referee.
The Thomians really had the momentum there.
Yes, and I think the Thomian captain would have really had a moment of glory there, thinking that he would have scored. But most unfortunately for him there, it was not working. Saw St. Thomas's College going for that kick a couple of times. It's an interesting move by the Thomians, as both teams, both captains are having a word with their teams. So, and I think, Sharit, one of the other things of having an effort like that is, although St. Thomas's College have not been able to get another 5 points for that, it would immediately play in the minds of most of the Peterites the fact that St. Thomas's College really broke their way through.
Absolutely, Ronald, and they do have another opportunity here to redeem themselves.
And St. Thomas's College need to take this one cleanly.
Yanni Suiza surveys the ball.
And puck goes down to Dion Das. Dion Das steps a few people.
Dion Das breaks the ground
passes
here.
on to Mitesh Kure. And St. Thomas's College once again looking to keep this safe, going to make those extra yards. As Atik Kalim pass it on to Abe Vikrama, the big big second row. And now Adisha Handun Patinan really powering his way through that line. And it's a penalty coming for St. Thomas's College. You can really feel the momentum shifting the way of St. Thomas's College here. It looks like St. Thomas's College have opted for another 3 points.
St. Thomas's College really having that drive and that momentum to score another try and put St. Peter's on the back. And there seems to be an injury for St. Thomas's College.
Seems to be the fly half, Ferdinando. Assuming that the Thomians do get these 3 points on the board, the match will be closer than ever. The scores will lie at 22 all.
Yes, I think that would really make this game very interesting. 22 all at a position like this means it's anyone's game.
We'll be back to square one, and we might have some last-minute magic by either one of the teams.
Yes, but the crowd in stunned silence here as Dion Das sets himself up for this. And he has the distance, and he has the direction, as Dion Das gets St. Thomas's College back into this game.
And the scores are level, 22 all.
And this is bound to be one cracker of a game.
Thomian supporters on fire now.
Yes, in fact, all the supporters really cheering on their two teams. There's a good possibility that whichever team is able to score might end up winning this one here.
Yonda is breaking through there.
St. Thomas's College might look to clear this one. And St. Thomas's goes for that box kick as Dabre is setting himself up. And Mayan Jayawardena collects that one. Pass it on to the captain Navin as Dabre puts the chase. Mitesh Kure looks to try and chase that one down. But St. Peter's coming on top.
It's a very entertaining game here at St. Peter's grounds.
Yes, this is an interesting brand of rugby, and this is what most of the spectators come to watch. Ferdinando going for a slightly blind offload, but well collected there by Mitesh Kure.
Peter Wright supporters not too happy with that decision.
Yes, I'm sure, Sharit, at a time like this, that no supporters would be happy with any decision that doesn't favor them, because they know that a decision can really probably be the difference of this match here. As Dion Das makes a few more meters for the Thomians. Of course, it looks like Mitesh Kure once again is down on the field. This is not something St. Thomas's would have wanted.
Thomians seem to be on top at this point of this game.
Yes, and it's collected cleanly there. But it looks like the referee has seen an infringement.
It's a scrum for the Peter Wrights.
Yes, and quite a couple of occasions St. Thomas's College have really lost out due to that line out. And here once again St. Thomas's College really struggling with that. St. Thomas's College were really feeling that momentum in the last 10 minutes, and they would have looked to capitalize.
We just see a substitution here for the Thomians. Injured Mitesh Kure walks out, and Sada Kishak It's a new man in with the number 13 jersey.
Yes, and of course he'll be another player that has quite a few more years to play for college. And all these things would really count in terms of most of the coaches that want to see how these players perform.
The scrum for St. Peter's College.
St. Peter's take this one cleanly. They'd look to put this one probably into touch. But he kicks it out to the center, trying to force that error on St. Thomas's College. As St. Thomas's looks to step through, but he may have given a forward pass. As St. Peter's College once again in possession. They go for the chip. St. Thomas's College need to get this one. The ball is beating both players. So once again, a really interesting brand of rugby here in the last 10 minutes or so.
Yes, Ronald, both teams playing to their absolute maximum level of rugby.
We can see both teams are trying everything that they have practiced over the past years and putting it into action here.
Yes, I think it all boils down to this. This is the final match of the league, and this is something that both teams would really want to prove themselves in. They've got a lot of people who might be having their last year. They want to give it their all for their schools. They would have a bunch of freshers in the side as well, would know that they have a few more years to play and really want to prove themselves in an encounter like this.
And also a win here will give them some morale going into the next season, especially as there are many youngsters in the Mount Lavinia side as well as the Peterite side.
Yes, absolutely, Sharit. That's quite true. And in fact, even looking at the sevens, which is about due in the course of the year, I mean, it will be most of these players that would be having those matches as well. And a performance here could really help them try and seal something. St. Peter's College work the line once again. St. Peter's College looking to break through.
Hincom Kanange really holding the Peterites back.
And yes, advantage coming to St. Peter's. St. Peter's College looking dangerous here. They're passing it out to their big forwards. Must be 5 meters away from the line. As it looks like Ravin Fernando, who tries to step his way through that one, is well supported by his team. And St. Peter's look to go out wide. St. Peter's with a blind pass there. Most unfortunate for those players. But the referee calls it back for initial penalty.
With 11 minutes into this, remaining in this match.
It's going to be very interesting to see what St. Peter's go for. They're right under the post. 3 points are almost guaranteed if they go for that penalty. And yes, very interestingly, St. Peter's are going for the 3 points.
I think right now they're looking to create a big lead as fast as possible right now.
Yes, but I think it's can be a rather controversial move depending on how the rest of the match turns out. If the Thomians do manage to get even one try over, that would mean that St. Thomas's College would win this. And that one's clean. That adds another 3 points to the St. Peter's tally as the score moves up to 25-22.
The score stands at 25-22 in favor of St. Peter's College.
Yes, and this would make the matchup even more interesting. One more penalty to St. Thomas's College would call this match for a draw. We might be seeing some extra time there. But on the other hand, if St. Thomas's College are able to reply with a try, that would put them in the lead. As both teams need to make absolutely sure of their game here. They can't afford to make any mistakes whatsoever. And St. Peter's opting for that box kick. But it looks like that might have been knocked forward. As Dion Dias looks to scrape his way through. And Dion Dias sidesteps one, sidesteps two. Dion Dias has got his way through. And now St. Thomas's College looking dangerous. Got some fresh legs as Abhi the Pilapitia tries to make his way through.
So Thomas College is really trying to make a breakthrough here and score that try.
Siandiso is a fast it out to Dabare. And Dabare who gives it out to Mayon Jayavardhana. And that would be a penalty coming St. Thomas's way. Yes, the crowd really coming in and supporting both the schools here.
Dion Das has the ball. I believe Thomians are looking for touch here. And another maul will...
Interesting move here as Dion Dash opts for the 3 points. For most of us sitting here in the commentary box, we would have assumed that St. Thomas's College would go for another 7 points, putting that one out into touch. But the kicking has worked for Dion Dash so far in this game.
And if Dion Dash makes his penalty, the scores will be level. And pressure on both schools.
Yes, and this, given the circumstances, can not be the easiest of kicks. As Dion Dash is setting himself up, you can see both teams looking in anticipation. If Dash gets this one through, the scores will be tied. And it's through. That's another 3 points for St. Thomas's College. As the score moves up to 25 all, there's really nothing to take between these two teams.
The score stands at 25 all.
Both teams will now look for a way to get points as fast as they can.
Yes, I think St. Peter's College really should have played that one safer. They opted for that box kick, which turned out to be quite detrimental to them. And once again, some basic errors here made by St. Peter's College. Puts that kick in too deep. St. Thomas's College would be coming back to their 50-meter line.
So once again, we're back to square one. Scores are level. What will the Thomians be looking to do with the ball here?
Yes, it's a very interesting position here. You can always argue that both teams maybe should have gone for 7 points, maybe should have gone for a try. But given the circumstances, given the pressure, given the conditions out there in the middle, both teams have decided what they have. And the scores are standing at equal.
This is a very, very tight game here, Lenal. You never know who's going to win.
And yes, you only have to wonder whether we might be seeing one of those last-minute tries by Navin Henakankanamge. We saw him doing that last season. It was almost a guaranteed thing on the 85-minute point of the game, where Henakankanamge would come from the side. As Dabare passes this one out to Mayon Jayavardhana, it looks like. But some brilliant defense by St. Peter's in the breakdown. As St. Peter's College have turned this one over. It knocked back call the referee as St. Peter's look like they have numbers. But a good tackle coming in there by the captain on that big prop forward, forcing that knock on and giving the Thomians that ball once again.
Some excellent defense displayed by both teams out there.
And these mistakes for St. Peter's could really cost them the game.
Yes, it was a big man there for St. Peter's College. But Henakankanamge picked his man. He nailed that tackle. And that gives St. Thomas's College the advantage once again. It'll be very interesting to see what St. Thomas's College look to do from here onwards. It should be all important scrum for both teams.
Yanni Souza.
And some good defense there by the Peterites, but it looked a little dangerous. The referee has his hand out. And yes, that would be a penalty there for St. Thomas's College as Dabare takes this one quickly.
Just 4 minutes left in the game. The players are definitely in a rush to get some points on the board here because this is what counts at the end of the day. The result will matter on what happens in this final 4 minutes of this match.
But I think both teams need to be really careful here with how they play. We can see the referee having a word once again with the Peterites. We saw a couple of dangerous tackles that way. St. Peter's do not want to see a yellow card, especially at this position of the game. Having one man less at this point could really make a big difference to St. Peter's College. As Dion Dias looks to make some meters for St. Thomas's. And he puts another 20 meters there for St. Thomas's.
And this could be a try scoring opportunity for St. Thomas's, Sadit.
Absolutely, if the Thomians do manage to get the ball out to either the fullback Mayan Chavardhana or the winger Ramin Henkankanange, this match may definitely go in the favor of the Thomians.
Yes, St. Thomas is going for that long line out. They make this one absolutely sure. St. Thomas's take that one cleanly and they go for the rolling maul. St. Thomas's looking to power their way through. The Peterite defense coming in well as... And it looks like the referee had his hand out for a while there. As St. Thomas's College have broken through. And St. Thomas's College are really charging their way through.
Peterites just not managing to hold on to the driving maul created by the Thomians.
Yes, and
St. Thomas is really having that anticipation and that drive to score a try.
They were going for the pick and drive, but holding on, says the referee. And St. Thomas's College losing on a near golden opportunity there. St. Thomas's College were really making a good passage of play. It was really unnecessary there for St. Thomas's.
And now they had that drive to score the try. St. Peter's College clearing it.
I don't think that touch really makes much of a difference for the Peterites. Only about 10 meters made by the boot of the Peterite player.
But I think what St. Peter's were really trying to do is to make sure they make absolutely no mistakes. Probably you can always argue on both sides of that one. But we saw the Thomians getting a good opportunity, but that mistake really counting. And here once again, St. Peter's College not able to get that one cleanly. But St. Peter's College running rounds around Thomian defense there.
St. Peter's College having that drive to break through.
So they're looking to really use the power game here. But has been knocked on. And St. Thomas's College with a chance here. Can Henkankanam score? It's the second time at almost a similar position.
Exact same players, exact same status of scenarios.
Now
But this time will the referee call for it? He's going to his linesman.
Yes, this could
The
be
Thomian party looks very confident about that one.
Yes, this could be a match-changing decision here. And
No
it's
try calls, ref.
says the referee.
Very unfortunate set of affairs for the Thomians there.
Now in here to come Karnange trying as much as he can to keep that try.
Yes, he had absolutely good presence of mind there. He knew exactly what needed to be done. He chased that one beautifully.
Only a minute or so remaining in this match, and the Thomians will be very, very disappointed that that decision didn't go in their favor.
Yes, that was 2 tries missed in that same fashion. That could have been another 14 points to the Thomians, which would really give you a different scorecard here. And St. Thomas's College once again, as Dabare looks to make his way through the lines.
So Thomas College breaking through the Peterite defense here. They're pushing.
Yes, and the Thomian pack looking to power their way through. And yes, the ball comes loose, but St. Thomas's maintain possession. Both sides need to make sure that they don't make any mistakes.
An error could really cost either of these teams the match.
Yes, and St. Thomas's College would feel like they are in the advantage here. They need to make sure they don't do anything silly. Just keep working the line and wait for that one break in the line. And that looks like a dangerous tackle coming in once again by St. Peter's. as the Thomians try to work the line.
Dion Dias fumbling the ball there.
Yes, but the referee would call his way back to that initial penalty. We saw the tackler taking him right off his feet. It's something that St. Peter's College really did not need at a time like this. It'll be interesting to see whether Dion Dias goes for the 3 points at this place.
Absolutely, I think he should, because the
He would be
match is
safe.
playing on borrowed time. And Dion Dias, if he just manages to get these 3 points on the board, that will secure this deal for the Thomians.
Yes, we saw him getting the previous one from a near identical position. And yes, it looks like he is very wisely going for that 3 points.
So good decision by the Thomians, giving the ball to the skipper of the football team, Dion Dias. A very similar penalty kick was taken a few minutes ago that brought the Thomians to the 25-point mark. This may just secure the game for the Thomians.
And he has
And
the legs,
yes,
but
yes,
not
it does.
the distance. How unfortunate there for the Thomians. He had the distance, but it knocked the post. It's not something you see a lot. It's really unfortunate there for the Thomians. But St. Peter's once again in their red zone. They'd have to clear it from here. St. Peter's College looking to run from their line. St. Peter's College looking for that sidestep. St. Peter's College looking a little dangerous here. Well collected there by the Thomian. Pass it on. St. Peter's, their defense coming on well. They're really putting the pressure on the Thomians. They're giving them no room whatsoever. It's all happening out there in the center. As the ball comes loose to St. Peter's. But driving in through the rucks is the referee. As St. Thomas's College get a penalty.
This match is just swinging from side to side here. We just really can't say whose game it's going to be. I mean, with Dion Dias having that opportunity to get the 3 points on the board, that would have definitely secured this deal for the Thomians. But unfortunately for him, I mean, how unfortunate that was. That didn't make the distance.
And cleared by Dion Dias on the occasion.
Yes, it'll be very interesting to see what happens with this match. I haven't seen a match in the league before that has been drawn this season. It'll be interesting to see whether they would go for an extra time or whether they would call it a draw entirely. But the crowd are really cheering their two schools. They haven't come here to watch a draw. They have come here to watch a result. As the crowd is really going wild here. I feel for the boys out there in the center because the pressure must be really on them. As St. Thomas's College go for the driving maul. St. Peter's need to be careful. They don't concede a penalty here.
St. Thomas College really pushing in here.
Yes, the Thomians really making some distance. But the maul has been brought down. The Thomians need to clear this one. They pass it out to the captain, who's marked brilliantly well. And it's anyone's ball, and it looks like St. Peter's may have stolen this one. But St. Thomas is getting this one back as Dion Dias looks to go through the side. And well collected there by the Thomians to keep that one safe. As a penalty coming in, hands in the ruck that would be.
Peter Wright supporters are very, very disappointed with that decision there.
Yes, I'm
But
sure that the Thomians would not be too happy to. They have a man down. Everything is happening out there in the center. They're going for their penalties. They're going for their mauls. It was Dion Dias there. It looked like. But he's back up once again. They're almost at the 50-meter line. As Dias would be looking to touch. St. Peter's have a man down as well.
Cleared by Dion Dias.
Yes, very well cleared there by Dias. He brings it up to the 22-meter line. So St. Thomas's College really need to make sure that they take this one cleanly. One good line out and a driving maul here could be the match for St. Thomas's.
Very close game here.
And as Abdul Kader maintains his composure, he knows how important this one is. As CJ collects the ball, passes it out to Abe Vikrama, who stuns through a couple of people.
St. Thomas College really looking to keep the try here.
Or another error there by St. Thomas's College. Really not needed at this point. And that would give St. Peter's the ball once again. And St. Peter's going for a really deep kick here. St. Peter's is charging this one down. St. Thomas's need to make sure it was the new man there. And he puts that one into touch. And that would be the full-time whistle.
Both the teams will be very, very disappointed with that.
Yes, but I think this has been a really hard-fought encounter. Both teams giving it their absolute all, and there being nothing to take between the two sides.
Absolutely, I just hope that our viewers enjoyed as much as we did.
Because players definitely played their heart out, and it was a pleasure to watch. It's a good way for both teams to end the season, knowing that they've played their very best and given their all for the school.
That was an absolute nail-biter, and I hope you did enjoy this live coverage of the final match of this season between St. Thomas's College and St. Peter's College. This is Sarit signing off for the Thomian Media Unit.
Yes, and of course that would also mean that the trophy might either be shared or it might stay in Mount Lavinia, especially because St. Thomas's College. And with that, I'm Renal Vikramaratna alongside Charit Fernando and Nevan Somasundaram signing out for Media Unit and the ICTS of St. Thomas's College.